Oh, look, we can unlock her from the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thanks, the fences are down.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
No, we don't have a motorcycle. We have to do the challenges to...
It's admirable how many people are adapting to a new way of life in this world, but I can also sense others who are scared or uncertain of the future. As an empath, I can use my powers to influence the emotions of others. I want to use that power to make these troubled people feel happy, even if only for a little while, to help them through this difficult time. I just need a little help finding them first, which is where I was hoping you would come in. Oh, thank you. I can sense a few people in this area affected by extreme negative emotion. Let's start looking for them.
So the third
I'd say Xandar's actually looking pretty good, considering.
should be in the desert,
Here, but while I'm with you,
and the second person should be in
appear on your radar. That should help us search.
the snow place
So enjoy sitting next.
where the Avengers Mansion is at.
Oh, yeah. The snow, yeah.
Yeah, I only know or those two, but that's
Well, and the bottom one is probably where we just were. With the, where the battle was.
we have a motorcycle.
You can do it, Avengers. I believe in you.
Yeah.
Even if your actions aren't technically authorized by
Do we have a
Alchemax.
motorcycle? Oh, yeah. If you ride that, you can do the race. Oh, you just have to have it. I forgot. Yeah, you don't have
Do you
Yeah.
want to do it with me?
You do it, because you can. I think we can only... We've always had trouble doing it with 2 people. You give it a shot.
A bunch of maniacs in a flying chair went zooming past.
This is your glorious ruler, Kang, with a quick message to whichever citizen just beat my high score on Hexagon Blitz. I hate you.
I wonder what that battle in front of the palace was all about.
Where was it?
Oh. I found another creature to ride, I think. Yeah! You can ride this beetle thing.
You're a hero, Blaze.
Number 4 or 5. We're only gonna find one more creature to ride.
What?
I think we're
I
close
just
to
got it
someone
and
who
said
needs our
I
help.
didn't.
Can you see who it is? I just
to the
need
end?
to get close enough to
No.
touch them for a moment.
Oh.
I'm telling you, search Heroes Wrestle Scorpions. It's on like 3 gazillion views already. What can I say? It's not like those guys will ever find me. I'm keeping low-key like Loki, baby.
Is she a villain? Is he a villain? Is that Rock a villain? I can't trust anyone. Everyone's a suspect.
Here, let me help you.
Don't hurt me. I don't know what you just did, but I feel amazing. I guess the odd crazy person doesn't mean there aren't still good people like you around. I should probably go and apologize to Frank for screaming faker at him earlier. Maybe later.
Apparently, there's some
Do you have a problem with constant Kree invasions? Then why not sign up for a crash course in the ancient martial art of Kung Fu, held at...
Shall we see who else needs our help?
Looks like some trouble.
Hey, you got a sec? Could use a hand with something.
That dame trying to make her new light bulb work might have more luck if she fixed up her cable. I had one creeping into my apartment, and I live on the other side of town.
Come on. It really isn't here, is it? Now I don't know where I belong.
Excuse me, can I just... I think you have something on you.
What? Where? I don't see anything. Huh. You know, I've just realized that this place has a coffee shop almost identical to my old one. I can just belong there until this whole thing blows over. And maybe this place won't have an annoying laptop lady in there all the time. We get it. You're a writer or something. Feel my face.
A quick message to all you expectant mothers, fathers, and/or others. Have you considered naming your child Kang?
I'm the world's fastest runner. None of you will ever beat me. Think you can beat my record? You're welcome to try.
Strange floating spies. Kang keeps a close eye on...
Oh, the city is so ugly. I miss my old view of the mountains. But what if we never go home? I might never see it again.
I'm sorry. Could I bother you for a moment?
What is it? Huh? Ah, you know, maybe ugly was a bit harsh on this view. It's definitely different, but I could get used to it. And no one can take away my memories of the old view. I should definitely start sleeping in another room, though. Those lights might be not ugly, but they are not helpful when you're trying to get to sleep.
I wish that giant fireball on the Kronos building was a real giant fireball, so it'd melt all this snow. Of course, then we'd have a giant fireball to deal with.
I always wanted to be a superhero when I was a kid. Of course, I also want...
Oh, I'm feeling a little tired. Maybe we should call it a day after this next one?
Oh, I can't feel my face.
Apparently there's some kind of exhibition happening up in that ruined building. Man, I do not get that fancy art stuff.
Hey, at least we still have our health. Oh, come on.
Oh, there's one of the speakers.
Fancy to hike, huh?
If you have your camera with you, dear, I have another idea for a picture.
Looks like some trouble is brewing where you are. You're like a magnet for this stuff, huh?
Why did I think it was a good idea to go outside? Going outside is terrifying right now. Oh man, oh man. I wish I was at home instead of this crazy place.
Excuse me, this will only
I
take
don't
a moment.
want to do a race.
What are you?
That's not why I came up here.
Okay.
Really
Accidentally hit it.
peaceful.
No big deal.
And was the
Oh,
view
but then you said
always this
retry.
good? I could stay out here all day.
I'm no longer sensing
that?
any of the negative emotions I was before. We did it. The effect of my
Mantis.
power may only be temporary, but the new thoughts often lead to longer-lasting realizations, resulting in a general overall happiness. Sorry, I must sound like an advert for herbal remedies. At least, that's what Star-Lord normally tells me. Anyway, thank you for your help. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, don't hesitate to ask.
An unusual and rare item.
Probably won't
In some
call it.
ways, so very much like myself.